Imagine you've spent 10 years of your life working hard, skipping vacations and saving every penny. Then overnight you watch that wealth melt away like ice under a hot sun. You go to the bank to withdraw your own money, but the doors are locked, or they tell you that you can only have a tiny fraction of what you own. This isn't a movie plot, it's a reality that has happened throughout history. But here is the secret. During a financial crisis, wealth doesn't just vanish, it transfers. It moves from people holding fragile paper assets to those holding real assets. If you want to be on the right side of that transfer, you need to understand the 6 assets that are better than cash when a global crisis hits. First option, productive land, the asset you can eat. In 1923 Germany, a banker who saved for 30 years found his entire life savings, couldn't even buy him a cup of coffee because the currency collapsed. But just 40 miles away, a farmer remained wealthy. Why? Because no matter how bad the economy gets, people cannot eat money. Productive land where you can grow food or find water, is the ultimate wealth card. It's why today's billionaires are quietly buying up millions of dollars worth of farmland. They know that in a crisis, a bag of grain is worth more than a stack of useless paper. Second option, gold, your financial insurance policy. Think of gold not as a way to get rich quick, but as insurance for your wealth. History shows that while currencies like the French assignats can lose 99% of their value in just 5 years, gold remains steady. Here's an interesting fact. While central banks tell the public to trust paper currency, those same banks have been hoarding gold for decades. They know that while money can change its form from shells to coins to paper, gold has held its value for thousands of years. Third option, essential businesses. Selling what people need. In 1980, Brazil experienced such high inflation that supermarkets were changing price tags multiple times a day. What cost $100 in the morning was $1,000 by night. In this environment, luxury businesses died, but essential businesses selling food, fuel and medicine thrived. If you own or invest in a business that provides a necessity, you have the power to adjust your prices daily to match inflation. You aren't a victim of the crisis, you are the one providing the solution. Fourth option is stable foreign currencies. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. During the 1980s Latin American debt crisis, the middle class in countries like Mexico and Argentina lost everything because they held only their local currency. However, wealthy families stayed rich by diversifying into stable foreign currencies. While no currency is perfectly safe, holding assets in different, more stable denominations can act as a bridge to get you through a local collapse. Fifth option is real estate, the value of a roof in a crisis. The numbers in your bank account might become meaningless, but a physical building stays right where it is. During the German hyperinflation, while paper wealth turned to zero, those who owned real estate saw their property values skyrocket in terms of the new currency. Why? Because everyone needs a roof over their head. It is a physical utility that never goes out of style. Sixth option is essential skills, the asset no one can seize. This is the most powerful asset of all because you carry it inside you. In 1946 Hungary, when the financial system completely broke down, the people who survived and even thrived were the electricians, mechanics and plumbers. When money becomes worthless, the economy reverts to a barter system. A skill, whether it's fixing a machine or mastering AI, is a currency that cannot be frozen by a bank, taxed by a government or destroyed by inflation. The bottom line is, the difference between surviving a crisis and losing everything often comes down to financial education. Don't be the loud investor who follows every hype. Be the observer who learns from history and builds a portfolio of real, quiet assets. Start today by focusing on these 6 pillars. Land, gold are essentials, diversification, property and skills. Because when the next crisis comes, you don't want to be holding a handful of paper, you want to be holding the future. This script is based on historical examples and concepts found in the provided sources. It is intended for educational and motivational purposes and does not constitute professional financial advice.